Hey everybody, and a very, very warm welcome to everyone. A very happy new year to you all as well. Some of you may be past that new year point. Some of you may be a long way off from it. I know that my friends in the US, it's going to be the morning time there. So let's find out what today is as well as a live show. We have got Watch Night. National Champagne Day. Make up your mind day. Come on, make up your mind. But no interruptions day. And of course, it's New Year's Eve. So, as always, I would like to say a huge thank you to my wonderful patrons, Grumpy Mike, Ian Wood, James Mears, Dan O'Sullivan, Brad Guitar Miller, who's in tonight, the Big G, Gary Tholander, and my axe, Jake Leigh Guitar, Yvan, Shank, Grandpa Joe, Dennis Pointer, Mike Hurley, The Lamb, there's Ironworker, CJ, and Pete Brown. You guys really, really do rock. And tonight we have got a few videos coming up for you. But first and foremost, let me tell you something. I have got a new channel starting today, and it is CGS Live. Now, what's going to happen with these live shows? There's two reasons. One is due to my speech, and I don't know if you can tell or whether it sounds okay tonight. I think it sounds pretty okay, but I want to keep doing these live shows, but I'm not going to leave them up. So if you're here, you're here, and it's lovely to see you. But all of the videos that I put up that go on the live show are now going to go here at CGS Live. So if you want to copy that down, pop over there and you can subscribe to that channel. And also, I may move my live shows there from next year. Let me know what you think about that. So yes, CGS Live. Because we love doing these live shows, I don't want to stop doing them. And the second reason, as well as my speech, it also doesn't always go over as well with regular viewers, regular content viewers. The live shows, yeah, they just don't resonate with some of the regular viewers. So I may well be going live here as well. So let me know what you think. And of course, let's go over and say hello to everybody. I saw already we've got Sound Dude, 84, we've got Terry Tickler, we've got Sean Hockey, Mark Effects, Patrick Becker, Scott Guitars, Brad Guitar Miller, woohoo, Sean Hockey, Tall Thing Kev, did I say Scott Guitars? I think I did already. Anthony Bizzell. We have also got Terry Banks. Oh, look, the Lamb. Bless you, the Lamb. BC Rich 581. That's Ironworker Guitars. The Lamb says, Happy New Year, CGS. Thanks for all your support over the last 12 months. Wishing you all the best for 2022. Right back at you, mate, and let me give you one of these as a huge thank you. Thank you so much. Always appreciated, but never courted. And I love the fact that you guys are so kind. Jake Leigh Guitar, Nigel Jones, Rah! Rah is in, which is cool. Who else have we got? Papa Blue, hey bro, good to see you as well. Scott Guitar says sounding good. I'm pleased about that, man. Thank you for that. Zim's Guitars, Happy New Year to you. Lovely to see you in, my friend. Dave Lewis. Mike, your sound is not right, man. Oh, don't tell me we're having that whole issue again. Let me have a little look. No, I'm definitely on the focus, right? Okay, maybe I'm a little hot. Let's try that. Is that any better? Mic sounds a little unusual. Gated or it might have been that it was just a bit too loud and I was a bit too excited. Is that better? Um, let's see. Let's say a big hello to Pete Brown. Hey man, and Yetimatsu Nightcat. Awesome, awesome. Um, Dave Lewis, why is he on the mend? Have you been poorly, my friend? I hope not, but if you are, I hope you're very much better very soon. Apparently sounds fine on Pete's phone. That's cool. You sound a bit better now. I think probably, as always, I was a bit overexcited and it looked like it was pretty hot. I can turn it down just a little bit more as well. Does that sound a lot better? Okay. Right, let me tell you what we got tonight. We have got an optional video about AI in music. We've got a video about Alex Lifeson tonight and the fact he no longer wishes to tour. We have got a video about David Gilmour tonight and the albums from Pink Floyd that he didn't like. So hopefully you'll enjoy that. And also I spotted that Scott Guitars is making a George Harrison guitar. And we've got a George Harrison video tonight. So I hope this is going to be lots of fun for you all. We can either do the AI one tonight or we can save it for another time because it is rather long. It's entirely up to you guys. You let me know. Grandpa Joe, bless you. Wishing you a very happy new year as well, my brother. You may show the new guitar paint job. I will. Excellent, man. Oh, yes, the Yetimatsu Nightcat says the sound is weird there as well. Oh, thank you, Ian. Happy New Year to everyone who follows the channel. All the best for 2022. And Philip PB. Oh, Philip PB, Happy New Year. Bless you, my friend. Let me give you one of these to say thank you. So kind, my friend, always appreciated but never courted. Thank you so much. Phil is in. Everybody saying Happy New Year. Rax Effect is in. I did say hello to Phil. Great to see you guys. It really, really is. So, it's up to you. Let me know if you like the idea of the AI video. Because if you do, I think we'll probably get that one out of the way first. But I'm quite happy to save it for another time because it is about 8 or 9 minutes long. So it's entirely up to you guys. Let me know what you think. So Dave's been poorly. Dan, all good now, thanks mate. Going to annoy the pub and neighbours down the road later with the orange. Wow, CR120 and 4x12. Good for you, man. Crank that thing. That'd be so cool. Pete Brown saying Happy New Year to everyone. Be well and safe, everyone. Gotta get back to the grind. Brother, you take care. A very, very happy New Year to you. Really happy New Year to everybody. Okay, let me know about that AI thing. I'm really unsure, but it's quite interesting. Really is. So you guys tell me as ever. I'm only going to play it if you want it. But we can start with one of the other videos if you prefer. We can start with Lifeson, Gilmour or Harrison. I really don't mind. I have prepared 4 videos for you tonight. And yeah, let me know what you want to see. I'm really pleased that Dave Lewis, that you're feeling better, man. Um, CGS, can you put up the link again so I can take a picture of it? Looked it up and went to a gaming channel, CGS Live. Ah, okay, man. There we go. Let me see, actually, if I can copy it. Yeah, I can. Okay, I'll do one better than that, mate. I'll put it in the comments. There you go, brother. Okay. Oh, and as I did that, Scott Guitars, man bless you. He says, Happy New Year, Mike. Thanks for all your help so far. You still have my telly this time last year. I did. And this year I got theirs. I got it off you in the end. Bless you, man. I will definitely give you one of these. Thank you so much. So kind, my brother. Always very much appreciated, and that will all go into the fund to make the channel as good as I can make it. Thank you so much. Did you get that? Hopefully you did, guys. Hopefully. So thank you once more, Scott Guitars, Dan from Scott Guitars. I can't wait to see that Harrison telly, man. You've got to send me some build pictures. I would love to see that, brother. Awesome. Hey, Chris Jensen, or Jennison, I should say. Happy New Year, one and all. That is my pleasure, Sean. Always anything for you. You know, I played about 5 headless guitars at Gear Street for you. So it's not tricky me popping up a little link for you. Are you sure that's the link? Doesn't look like your channel. Oh man. Right, let's go and check this out. Oh, oh, it doesn't look like my channel. Um, maybe you have to capitalize the CGS. I'm pretty sure. No. Oh man, that sucks. That really. Okay, right. Okay. I'm going to do a search for it just while you talk amongst yourselves. And hopefully I can give you other the other link. There we are. There it is. I've already got 4 subscribers. So let me give you the alternate link, which is one of those very funny kind of URLs. There we go. Yeah, that is weird. It worked earlier. I'm sorry about that, man. I think I found the right one, but you can't post links. Oh, that is weird. See, I have put up the Clapton, the Robin the Measurer, the Sheeran update, and the Peter Buck Stolen Ricky videos there for you guys. And as I say, all the videos that I make on these live shows will go up over there. And eventually, if we get enough of you over there, I think I may just do my live shows there as well, and also leave them up on that channel. But I just feel that this one, it just isn't working. I love the live shows. I love being here and hanging out with you guys, and there is nothing going to stop me doing that. But every single time that I do a live show, I seem to shed about 50 subscribers. Perhaps I'm not good at live shows. I don't know. CGS, will do. I'll send you some guitars too. Wow, man. I can't wait to try out more of your guitars. Dan, that would be so cool. And once more, I know I did apologise on an email to you. I can't believe that when you were live with, now I can't even remember who you were live with. I think it was John Robson. And I said it's great to put a face to a name. And I completely forgot that you've been here on my channel live. I felt such a div. I really did. So there we are. You'd love to see Dave from Trade Tang on here. So would I. We could give him a bit of a shout. Sean Hockey, who did I just sub to? Love it. You got it. You got it now. Yeah, that is the right one. You subbed another pint. Oh yeah, it's right here, man. Right here. This Guinness, alcohol-free Guinness. I'm loving it. I'm gonna have a little drop for all of you. Yes, indeed, Sean. It has a purple PRS. Looking at it at the moment, I've gone from 4 subscribers to 13. Wow, that's a quick leap. So yeah, I'm hoping we can do a bit more over there and save this channel for the regular content. You may have noticed as well that I have actually only done one video a week for the last couple of weeks. There were 2 reasons for that. The first being obviously that I really wanted Paul Davids to get himself out of trouble by changing his title of his video and also acknowledging that he wasn't sure that it was the Monterey strap. Otherwise, had it not been and had it sold, he could have made himself liable for issues there. So we'll wait and see. I'm still in talks with the owner of that, and I'm really hoping he can answer my 5 questions. And at that point, I'm very happy to go and see him and have a chat with him about that whole thing. So keep our fingers crossed. Okay, Nigel Jones has just subscribed to live as well. Awesome. Alan Jackman, hey man, good to see you. You got it. You've all got it now. That's so cool. There is an unboxing on the channel. I don't think so. Is there? I don't think so. I don't know if anybody else is having problems with the audio. I can't mess about with this too much because otherwise it does have an issue. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll switch off and switch back on again. See if we can make it better for you, Dave. Here we go. So I'm going over to the microphone on the Brio stream, and now I'm going to go back to the Focusrite audio, and hopefully this will be better. Okay. Hopefully that's better for you. Awesome, awesome. Oh, thanks, Scott Guitars. I was so embarrassed about that. Crazy. My brain just does not seem to be working that well. The Lamb is streaming tomorrow at 5 p.m. I'll do my best to drop in as usual, my friend. Bam Mozzie, here he is. Happy New Year. Peace, happiness, and best wishes to you for 2022. Wow, that rhymed. There we go. So yeah, awesome. It's great to see the band Mossy in. Wow, I've missed so much. Okay, he was saying audio isn't the best. Okay. Oh, right. That's much better. Perfect. Okay. Sounds good now. I'm really pleased about that. I'm really sorry about that. I think what happened is I put on the 8i6 a while back because I was trying to use the 2i2 with the laptop, so it wasn't actually in here. And I think it got a bit confused between what I was using. But there we go. Let's hope it all sounds good now. Awesome, awesome. Oh, much better. Perfect. I'll take that. Yes, Sean, that's right. There's only 4 videos up there. And the videos from tonight's show will also go up there. And this show, as soon as we're done, this show will be gone. Although I'm going to keep doing the live shows, I'm not going to leave them up. I may well start doing live shows on the other channel. Good, 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 good. I'm pleased to see it all sounds good. Guitar Man 45, Happy New Year to you, my friend. Okay, please let me know. Do you want to see AI, Lifeson, Gilmore, or Harrison? You make the decision and I will play whichever video you fancy first. The first one, hey, Quentin, good to see you. Kirk, Eric, I can't say that whole name, but Kirk, Happy New Year to you, my friend, as well. Oh, Nigel, sorry to hear that the gigs are cancelled. That's bad news. And the youngster's in. Hey, youngster, how you doing? Hey, James. Wow, awesome. Oh, there we go. Anthony Bizzell beat you to it, I'm afraid, Daz. He beat you to it. We're going to go with Harrison first. Okay, here we go, folks.
Career in the Beatles, George Harrison only had one defined role, lead guitarist. It's what he was hired to do when he first joined the band, and for many of his early songs with the band, it was his sole contribution to the creative process. Harrison picked up singing, songwriting, and production as he went along, but his spot as lead guitarist was unchallenged, except when someone else stepped in. Starting with Help, Paul McCartney began to play the guitar more frequently on recordings, including for tracks like Another Girl and Ticket to Ride. Though Harrison almost exclusively still got the solo, McCartney even began to take those as well, starting with Drive My Car and Taxman, and continuing on intermittently throughout the band's career. Even John Lennon got some lead licks in there, providing the lead guitar for songs like Revolution, Yer Blues, and Get Back. Still, Harrison's lack of input was rarely for lack of talent. Often it was simply quicker and more efficient for the song's writer to play the solo that they had imagined rather than take previous studio time to teach Harrison the part. If Harrison was stumped, or indisposed, he humbly stepped aside. But one solo in particular found Harrison's lead work fall short of expectations. The Beatles were completely fried by the time they gathered together in mid-1964. Beatlemania was in full swing, and the band were expected to hit the recording studio when they weren't out on tour or doing promotions for their film A Hard Day's Night. The day that the movie premiered in the United States, the Beatles once again entered EMI Studios to begin work on their next album, Beatles for Sale. With a low amount of original material, the band opted for a number of covers, including the old blues number, Mr. Moonlight. The band put a distinctive samba rhythm underneath the track, and when it came time for a solo, Harrison dutifully plopped down in front of a mic to give it a go. Only this time, his reverb-heavy twang was strange and disconcerting instead of raucous and exciting. When the band found the take they liked best, it was judged that Harrison's solo wasn't up to snuff. Instead, McCartney added an organ that replicated most of the notes. The original version of the take, complete with Harrison's solo, can be found on the Anthology 1 album. Even with a new instrumental solo, few listeners gravitated towards Mr. Moonlight, and it currently holds a less than stellar reputation among Beatles superfans. Harrison was clearly at a loss during this period. He offered up no songs of his own on Beatles for Sale, likely still sore after his song, You Know What to Do, was rejected for inclusion on A Hard Day's Night, electing to cover Carl Perkins' number, Everybody's Trying to Be My Baby, instead. Being faced with an eternity of cover songs or being forced to sing Lennon, McCartney songs for the rest of his life, Harrison buckled down and produced 2 of his own songs for Help, You Like Me Too Much, and I Need You. Harrison was so often known as the quiet Beatle, and this story just goes to show how easygoing he really was.
So there we go. Yeah, Harrison was really a sweet guy, a really sweet guy. I did see that little comment there from Scott Guitars. Lennon really had some great chops. I agree totally. And also the Lamb saying that Paul McCartney was originally the lead guitarist, but he got a stage fright and didn't want to play, so he took up the bass. Yep, very, very true. Lovely that you all know these things. Okay, so that was a little story about George Harrison really just being such a chill, such a nice guy. And he didn't have any ego at all. I think, although my favorite Beatles, Paul McCartney, because of his dynamism, I think in terms of character, George was probably my favourite for character because he was so chilled and such a lovely, lovely guy. Apparently he didn't have stage fright. He moved the bass in the wake of Stu Sutcliffe leaving. Wow. I know that Stu was not a great guitar player, though. I think Lennon used to take the lead and Stu Sutcliffe was let go because he wasn't that great. Is that not right? And Pete Best apparently couldn't play drums at all, or at least couldn't keep a beat. Hey, Sandra! Nigel is over the moon. Happy New Year. Well, lots of love to you, my dear, and lovely to see you in. And I hope that didn't sound misogynistic. Just, I love you. Okay, awesome. Not a happy. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Yes, Patty Boyd. Clapton took Patty from Harrison, and as a measure of what a great bloke Harrison was, he still stayed friends with Clapton and also with Patty Boyd. That was so cool. Oh, right. Yes, you're right. Of course. Stu was the bass player. That's right. And he stayed over in Germany with that photographer, Astrid Kirchner. Absolutely right. Sorry, my mistake. Hey, Blacktooth Fox. Great to see you. Love to you, mate. Sounding great. Good energy. Picking up a flying V tomorrow lunchtime. Great way to start the year. Totally is. Awesome stuff. Absolutely brilliant. Enjoy that, my friend. The Sixth Doctor played guitar for the Beatles at one point. Wow. Hey, Jamel. Great to see you, brother. Thank you so much for dropping in. Really lovely to see you. It's been a while since you made a live show, my friend. Just so that everybody knows, the live videos are going to be live and you're going to be part of it while you're here. Once we've finished, because of my speech and also because of the fact that they don't go over so well with the general viewing audience, I'm going to make the live shows private pretty much straight after they finish. But what I am doing is I'm putting all of the videos that we do over onto CGS Live. In fact, there's no point in me putting that up because it doesn't work. Let me see if I can copy that banner in again. Okay. Nobody's gonna follow that. I'll put it in the links for you guys. I'll put it back in the main chat. So pop over and sub to that channel because it may actually end up being where all the live shows go. Hey, Unlike No Spark, Happy New Year to you as well. Hope you're all right and hope you had a great Christmas. I did, and I hope you did likewise. Love all the Beatles. The rest is history. End of. I'm with you on that, my friend. Peter Grant, Happy New Year to you. Great to see you. Such a beautiful little music room. I hope you're talking about this. I love my little music room. I'm incredibly lucky. We had a wall fall down about, I would say about 3 months after we moved into this house. The back wall fell down due to a big tree from my neighbours, and we got the whole thing done on the insurance, and I added about 5k to it to build the studio. So this wall, although it's and the back wall, although they have got stud walling on them, they are solid brick. And yeah, I love my little studio. Anthony says, I saw an old TV show hosted by Mick Jagger where John tore it up on a couple of blues numbers with Eric Clapton playing rhythm. I think George was on drums. Wow, man. Awesome. Loving the live. Love the fact you're loving the live. Brad Guitar Miller loves Doctor Who. BC Rich says, are we talking solos or lead guitar? McCartney played lead on tons of songs in the Quarrymen and Hamburg era, or are we talking only solos? I've watched the past episode of Get Back thus far. We were talking about the fact that Harrison just stepped out the way when one of the others wrote a song and had an idea for a solo. So a lot of the solos on the Beatles stuff were played by the writer. So often Paul McCartney or even John Lennon. So there we go. Oh, wow. The Dirty Mac, Lennon, Clapton, Richards. Just amazing stuff. Awesome. Awesome. Unlike No Spark says, CGS, thank you. And just subscribe to that channel. Awesome. You are going to find all of the live content that comes from all of my live shows will go up there. And eventually, if I can get most of you over there, I will do my live shows there. I think it will be a lot easier and a lot more fun. And also, I won't worry so much about my speech if it's a separate show for the live shows for this year. A bit of a change. Love it. I thought you were going to say the wall fell down due to the Marshall 4x12 leaning against it. It should have been. Yeah, love it. Love it. Thanks, James. Subscribe to the other channel. Bless you, my friend. Alan Jackman says pop band. Oh, love it. Nigel used to love the couch. Oh, man. Do you remember the couch? The flowery couch, mate. It's good to see how you've grown. That's a nice setup I've got. Oh, thank you, man. I am very, very, very fortunate to have this beautiful studio. And actually, there's a few videos of me building it, and I had to finish it off. I had to plaster it. I had to paint it. I had to put on all the cladding outside because the builders run out of money and did a runner on me. So, yeah, I had to finish it. And I'm really glad I did. I do love this studio. And you have to thank your lucky stars for every small blessing, don't you? Cheers, everyone. CGS, notice Clapton and his legal team have stopped legal action against that poor old woman selling that old CD. They have, and actually that is over on the other channel, which I'll put a link for again. And because we covered it on Christmas Eve. I took the Christmas Eve video down, folks, because I really sounded so slurry on that. And as it gets to this sort of time of the day, it does get a lot harder for me to keep a really easy and nice sounding voice. So, yeah, I hope you all understand. I think most of you understand and know the upper motor neuron disorder that I'm facing at the moment. So I just wanted to do the right thing. That's cool though. Your studio built by your hands. Yes, man. Yes, brother. Oh, bless you, Sean. That's really kind. I will always do videos for as long as I'm strong enough. And I'm hoping I will be strong enough to continue doing these videos for you. And I will always do my best, even if I have to have them voiced by AI, like Mark Dalton would like to see the Alex Lifeson video. So let's dive in and do that one next. Hey, Trevor Locke, Happy New Year to you and your family, brother. Lots of love to you. So we'll do the Alex Lifeson one next. Here we go.
Says he's unlikely to tour again. I don't think I have it in me to go on the road. After 40 years of sitting in hotel rooms, I'm not interested, the Rush legend told guitar player. I've had quite enough of that. Between his new album with Coney Hatch's Andy Curran, his new track with Tom Morello and Kirk Hammett, and his new Epiphone Les Paul Access standard signature guitar, Rush electric guitar hero Alex Lifeson is keeping plenty busy. One thing he isn't currently planning to add to his schedule, however, is a tour. When asked in the new issue of Guitar Player if he had any plans to play live in the near future, Lifeson responded, "I'm not really thinking about that. It's challenging enough to try to get this album with Curran out first. To be honest with you, I don't think I have it in me to go on the road," Lifeson continued. "I mean, if it was a handful of shows, that might be kind of fun, but anything beyond that. After 40 years of sitting in hotel rooms, I'm not interested. I've had quite enough of that. I do love my home life. I thought I would miss being on stage a lot more, but I don't really. I've done a couple of things here and there. Small things, usually it's a charity event or something like that. It's kind of fun getting up and playing with other people, but the whole production, the big giant machine, it doesn't really hold much appeal to me now." Studio-wise, Lifeson has also said that, in addition to his current projects, he's open to collaborating once again with his former Rush bandmate, bass guitar player and vocalist Geddy Lee. Any new music they create though, Lifeson clarified, would not be under the Rush name, which Lifeson and Lee retired after the death of the band's drummer, Neil Peart, in January 2020. Rush ended in 2015, the guitarist told Eddie Trunk on SiriusXM in July. "There's no way Rush will ever exist again because Neil's not here to be a part of it. I totally respect that decision and feel that once a key player in a band dies it is not right to carry on the name. Can you imagine Van Halen touring or writing again without Eddie? No way."
So yeah, I understand that whole situation. A really, really big thank you to BC Rich. I'm glad you enjoyed the Christmas Eve stream. I loved it, and I love the streams. I'm just conscious that I don't want to leave things up that don't show the channel in the best light. And when I'm struggling with my voice, it's not great. He also says, doesn't Alex have a recurring tendon issue as well? I read he battled some of that pain in the final Rush tour, so that makes sense. I think he has. And also, I think it really does make a big difference when you lose a bandmate. And I'm sorry it said Peart, it's Neil Peart. It does change the dynamic. And although he'll work with Geddy again, I understand totally why he's just doing, chilling out, really, I think. So there we go. Benton, hey bro, good to see you. CGS, you're really inspirational. Keep it going. Cheers. I will, as long as I can, brother. Absolutely. Oh man, here he is. He's in. The guitarologist. Hey Brad, great to see you, brother. He says, why don't you farm out voiceover work to patrons? That's a lovely idea. A lovely idea. I'll be happy for anyone to do some voiceover work for me. Oh, bless you, James. Thank you, brother. I'm not so worried. I just want to do the right thing by the channel. We've got, wow, 23 of you already subscribed to the live channel. If we keep this going, I think we can easily move over there for all the live shows. Trevor says, that was an interesting Hendrix video you did, raised a few issues. Yeah, it certainly did, man. I can't talk a lot about that at the moment. I'm hoping to have some more news for you. I did have another video that was meant to go live this week instead of that Hendrix, other Hendrix video I put out. But I can't say much more at the moment. That's all I'm going to say on that matter. Okay. Wow, yeah. The size of his hands. No wonder he's such a great player. Love it. Dennis, hey man. He says, I'll take anything from Alex. One of the best in my opinion. He is good. Yeah. Oh, did it? Oh, it's pronounced Pierre, is it? Oh, I'm so sorry. How about that? I got it wrong. I love it. Hangover. I'm not going to be annoying the neighbours with the router tomorrow. Oh, man. Look at that guitar. Where is it? Just there. That guitar is that guitar. And I've been playing it today, Dad. Love that guitar. Let me see what I've missed. Yeah, he's got some pretty big mitts. Oh, Lamb. He says, you'll do a voiceover for me. Bless you, mate. Mark, that's an absolute pleasure, my friend, and I'm glad you enjoyed it. I try and cover as many different stories as I possibly can, and keep things going. So, what am I missing? Oh, I would. Oh, CGS, you wouldn't want my Yorkshire accent in your videos. I'm sure I would, man. I would love that. I love accents. I love regional accents from the UK and also from the US. There are some amazing accents. There we go. Jake Lee thinks the Lamb would do a great job with voiceovers. Well, maybe we should have a chat, my friend. I should use Sean Connery. I sound enough like him already. Are the stars just pinholes in the curtain of night? I can't do it anymore. I used to be able to do a really good Sean Connery. But what with this old voice of mine at the moment? Hey, Easton Ray, Happy New Year. Thank you, Nigel. Glad you enjoyed the Hendrix video. Hey, wow. Great to see you. Really good to see you. This is my buddy. He says, hi, Mike. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you, bro. And we need to talk soon about February. Are you still able to come down? I think if he's allowed and if Germany will allow, I think Henning may be coming to the second British Boutique Guitar Festival. And I'm really hoping my buddy Adam can make it as well. Let me know, bro. Let me know. Sean says, would love for you to do it yourself as long as you can. Understandably so when you cannot do it anymore. If it were ever to come to that, but as long as you can, I don't mind at all. It would be sooner here. You'd sooner hear me. Man, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I will do it as long as I can do it. I've had ups and downs, and my speech today I'm actually quite comfortable with, but sometimes it just gets a little bit tricky. And on Christmas Eve, I listened back and it was like, no, that video's coming down. It just didn't work. James will record voiceover for you with a script to read out. I have a studio mic and interface. I will hold you to that, my brother. That would be awesome. I would love for anyone that comes on to the live shows to do some voiceover work for me to voice some of these little stories that I do. That would be really good. Janice, don't worry about being late. You're here. That's the main thing. Yeah, hopefully that shit never happens. I think I just swore on my channel for the first time. Thanks, man. I really, really appreciate that. I do a decent Connery impression. Well, Brad, how about you come on and do it? Yep, cool, man. That is so cool. You're going to be here, and that will be awesome. Oh, yeah, man, definitely. Sane a new world in 2022. Let's hope so, my friend. Brad, I'm going to send you the link in case you want to come in. And it means I've got to pop over to my email very quickly. But if you want in, it will be absolutely awesome to have you. I'm just literally sending you the link. Hey, Brad. There we go. Oh, there you go. If you want in, you can come in. You're most welcome, my friend. We could do a band retrospective. Moore, Connery, Bronson, Dalton, Craig, Lazenby. Did I miss anyone? I don't think so. Who's going to be the new Bond? Wow. Oh dear. There's only 6 likes. Swing over and give Mike a thumbs up. Oh, bless you, man. Cal B, Happy New Year to you, my friend. New York pizza sucks. Hey, brother, Happy New Year to you. Great to see you in. Pearman69 says, what's the time there? It's 7:15. My goodness. There we go. 30 likes now. I love you guys. You rock. You really do. Jorgen, hey man, Happy New Year to you. Great to see you. Awesome stuff. Right, we've probably just about got time to squeeze in Gilmore just in case Mr. Gitologist joins us. Yeah, man, I'm keeping my fingers crossed for January. I don't think things have got any worse physically, just with the voice. Oh, 36 now, I tell you, man. Here we go. Let's do the Gilmore. Here we go.
Floyd albums. David Gilmour called the band's lowest point artistically. The Pink Floyd story, on top of producing some of the best music of the past 50 years, is also a wonderfully dense melodrama that occasionally reads like a bad soap opera. With an original leader who lost his mind to drugs and mental illness, a fallow period of experimentation, global success, and petty infighting that corrupted the group, everything about Pink Floyd deals with some sort of drama. It's worth noting that during this so-called fallow period, Pink Floyd was still one of the biggest acts in rock music. Although their albums were often listless and formless, the Floyd were perfecting the art of the live show, complete with elaborate lighting designs, projections, smoke machines, and visuals. As space rock became the genre they were most associated with, the band would blow minds with cosmic breakouts like Set the Controls for the Heart of the Sun and Interstellar Overdrive. But outside the live sphere, Pink Floyd were a spaceship without a captain or a solid direction forward. A chaotic democratic process briefly took hold, exemplified by the individual compositions that made up the second vinyl record of the 1969 double album Umaguma. No Idea was a bad idea, and 1970s follow-up LP Atom Heart Mother strung together a wild central suite, folk songs, and an avant-garde album Ender that was mostly just the sounds of their roadie cooking himself breakfast. These 2 albums in particular came to represent the most out there that Pink Floyd ever got, and it was this unfocused feeling that led David Gilmour to criticize Umaguma and Atom Heart Mother in more recent times. Well, we decided to make the damn album, and each of us to do a piece of music on our own, Gilmour recalled about his contribution to Umaguma, The Narrow Way. It was just desperation really, trying to think of something to do, to write by myself. I'd never written anything before, I just went into a studio and started waffling about, tacking bits and pieces together. I haven't heard it in years. I've no idea what it's like. Gilmour wasn't any kinder when it came to his assessment of the follow-up. Atom Heart Mother was a good idea but it was dreadful, Gilmour told Mojo magazine in 2001. I listened to that album recently, God, it's shit, possibly our lowest point artistically. It sounds like we didn't have any idea between us, but we became much more prolific after it. Both Roger Waters and Nick Mason have expressed dissatisfaction with the two albums as well, but neither have put forth the rancor that Gilmour seems to have for Umaguma and Atom Heart Mother. If nothing else, Pink Floyd were lucky to have existed at a time where bands could take a few albums to really find themselves. The ill-defined experimentation would soon be abandoned, giving way to more heavily structured pieces that gave Pink Floyd the identity they were desperate to find.
Okay, so there we go. We're not going to have time for the AI piece tonight because there literally isn't enough time left in the stream. We're at 51 minutes. So there we go. It's great to see everybody talking about how bad New York pizza sucks. Love it. Dan says, CGS, I'm as bad as you. I was talking with the customer today about Pink Floyd and couldn't remember Dave Gilmour's name for the life of me. Do you know, I do that all the time, brother. I really do. My brain just doesn't seem to be engaged anymore. So, yeah, I'm not sure why that happens, but I know how it feels. Das says, Floyd Gilmour are one band person I can listen to at any time. He's amazing. He really is an amazing player. Yeah, I love the comments about the roadie cooking breakfast. Nigel, Happy New Year, mate. Great to have you in. Oh, look. Here he is. Here he is. Hey, Brad.
Hey, what's up?
So good to see you, brother. Really good. How you been?
I'm fine. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm in fine spirits. How was your Christmas?
Christmas was great. I had Christmas with the family and kids and everything, and yeah, it was really nice. Thanks for asking.
Man.
How was yours?
Yeah, really good. Same as with the family and kids, and it was great. We went to the in-laws on the Sunday, so didn't actually have a live stream on the Sunday, but yeah, had a really good time. Thanks, man. Making the most of everything.
I think you're being a little bit too self-critical on your slurring speech, Mike.
Oh, really?
If I must say, I do. I think most of your core audience is not going to mind. I think a lot of them have said so, and you should pay more attention to that because I think you're being too self-critical, and you should stop.
Bro. Okay, bro. I'll try not to mention it quite so often. The thing is, what I found that over the last few weeks is I've been making one video, but it takes me about 10 takes to actually articulate what I'm trying to say. And, you know,
when you're doing the voiceover stuff, and especially, I do that too. Man. Even with a voice that I fully can control, you know, I screw up constantly.
Oh man, it's so cool.
So I just rolled out of bed, so I look like this when I'm Captain America rolling out of bed at 2 p.m.
What's the time over there, man?
It's 2 p.m. and I just rolled out of bed. I was like, oh my God. Or wait a minute, what time is it now? Well, 2:24. But I woke up, it was like 1:50, and I was like, okay, what's on YouTube? Let's start waking up, and there you were. So I woke up with
man, it's so good to have you on. People agree with you, Brad. Agree with Brad 100%. Sounds fine to me. Brad is correct. Oh, right. Okay. I'll shut up.
But no, but I do think that would be good. Also, like an audience participation thing, get some of your core guys in it, who have a little studio, and
I think
that'd be really
great.
nice.
I think that'd be great. I think Sean Hockey's made a really good point here. I was so impressed, brother. He said, thanks for all your help with the victims of the tornadoes in your neighborhood. Thanks for that. I
haven't gotten down there as much as I have wanted to, but that's probably going to change here after the after the new year and stuff. So hopefully get back down there some more.
That'd be awesome. I watched all those videos, and it was very, very. I struggle at the moment with emotion, and a lot of those videos brought a tear. They really did. Seeing the devastation that the poor people that lost their complete homes. It's just like you can't fathom it. We don't have that kind of stuff over here, and it was heartbreaking. And to see you go out and actually help people out and do all the things you were doing, and just to spread some positivity, man, I was so impressed. You really are a good bloke.
Well, thank you. That, I don't know. It was kind of the least I could do sort of thing. I was sitting here in my house and I was just like, man, what am I sitting here for? A couple hundred miles away, there's like people I know who are suffering from this. It's like, I'm just going to go today,
Oh, man.
Lots of people were doing that from much further away than I am. They were coming from like Detroit and stuff, like, which is, 8-hour drive. And it's
in
nuts.
These sort of emergency situations, and when people are in need, it really shows the wheat from the chaff. Good people will always be out there to help, and other people will sit on their backside and watch the telly. And you're a good man. You're a good man. Really, really impressed.
I don't take compliments like that very well, but I will take that and just kind of okay. All right.
Well, I'll tell you what. Instead of complimenting you, I'm just going to drink to you my alcohol-free Guinness. Cheers, man.
See, I don't even have a drink. It's that early for me. I stayed up all night last night trying to find the right ribbon microphones because I'm gonna start doing ribbon microphones on demos, I think.
Wow.
So I didn't want to go full Royer, and I didn't want to go like vintage RCA necessarily because they're so fragile and they're so expensive. That's really what I want is a vintage RCA. But I was shopping around like, okay, what's a good alternative? And I was looking at all these Russian ribbon mics and stuff that they're making, handmade Russian ribbon. But you don't know what they're going to be until you get them, and you don't know if you're going to be able to return them. And it's like, oh man, I bet it's pretty cool, but I don't know,
Yeah,
so,
it's a bit of a chance to take, isn't it?
I ended up getting an SE Electronics Voodoo
nice.
passive mic. I went with passive because I want to be able to preamp them through my little. Here, I'll show you. Hang on.
Oh, cool, man. Everybody's saying hello.
So I'll be setting up drums with some overheads, so that's why I was doing this. But I'm going to preamp them through this thing.
Man, I bought myself a couple of C4 Behringer real cheap mics. Wow, look at that. Oh, mate, you got an Ampex.
Yeah, I have two of these. One was sent by a guy who is a fan of the channel, sent one of these to me for free. It was his dad's or his grandfather's. No. It was his grandfather's who bought it new in 1960 for $460. And I did the calculations on that. It's like $5,000 or something.
Yeah.
Money, But I found this one at a local auction also, and I couldn't pass it up because it was a decent price and it had two of the little amps that went with it.
Wow.
But I wanted to use these preamps, so I went with passive mics, and it's year end, so anybody with a business, if you can write off anything purchases like that, today's the day to go ahead and buy it. So I was that's why I stayed up all night. I was like, I got to figure out what, so I can write off whatever.
I love it. You got such cool stuff there, man. What was the amp I was watching the other day? That really, really old one. I love the tone you got out of it at the end.
Was it that Orpheum, maybe? Or
Yeah, I think it was. My brain, literally, I can't remember things. So, yeah, I love that. I think was that the one I was watching as you premiered it? And we were talking.
maybe.
Might have been. Yeah, could well have been. I love that amp. That the sound you got at the end. Whoa.
Oh, and that was just the cameras. You know, I usually set it up
Yeah.
with just cameras because I don't
Yeah.
want to move my whole recording setup to a different place where there's better lighting. You know, so my studio is not. I have a place where I do desk stuff that's lit on the desk, but outside of that, it's not lit very well.
I get
So if
that,
I were to do a
man.
demo there with a full mic and everything on the cab, you know, it's sometimes I can do that, but sometimes I want to move to a little better filming, you know, where there's better
Right.
lighting.
Right.
And I don't have all that really sorted. You would think I would after like 3 or 4 years of doing this.
Oh man, I live out here. I live out here. Ross saying hello to you. Loads of
Hey,
people have
everybody.
been saying hello to you. So
Janice,
really
hey Janice.
cool.
Hey everybody.
Janice is in. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, bit of sad news there. I don't know Betty White. Who was Betty White?
Betty White? No way.
Yeah,
Wow. I
2
thought she was going
hours
to live
ago.
forever with Keith Richards.
Oh, sorry to hear that, BC Rich 581. But yeah,
she was beautiful when she was young. She was on the Golden Girls. You know Betty White.
Oh yeah, was she the tall one?
She was the funny one. She was the the aloof funny one. She was a beautiful, gorgeous woman when she was younger, though. She was.
Wow. I must admit, I'm not a big. I've watched the Golden Girls a few times, but I can't say it was something I rushed down to watch.
It's a funny show. It really is. You'd be surprised.
Yeah, for sure. Janice is saying thank you for the shout out. There you go. Yeah, everyone's saying she was in the Golden Girls, which is cool. Hey, Big G's in. There he is. Happy New Year to you. So, Brad, we've gone over my usual hour, but can we do a couple of live streams this year? I'd love to have you on again. When we did that previous one, it was just so much fun about recording. Do you remember? Digital and analog.
Oh yeah, I would love to do that again with you. Absolutely.
Yeah.
And thank you for having me on just enough to at least to say Happy New Year to you.
Well, bless you, bro. It's great to see you. Really, really is. And I would love to do some more streams for you this year. And maybe we can think of a few bits that would be really interesting for the viewers out there. And there we go. Yeah, I think it'd be great. And I got to say, and look you in the eyes and say Happy New Year to you, brother.
Happy New Year to you too.
Awesome. Thanks so much for getting up at 2:00 in the afternoon. I love it.
It's rock star time, man.
You are. You're such a rock star. Such a rock star. Scott Guitar saying lovely to see you as well. Apparently, BC Rich picture CGS sitting around a pub, clutching a pint and watching the Golden. I love it.
So you could talk about it later. You do your research into the Golden Girls.
Wow, apparently you're an amazing washing machine, boiler, and TV fixer as well. I've seen you fix everything, man. I have.
I'm getting a tiny knock at my front door. That means my littlest girl is here to see me for a New Year. So I'm going to head out.
Man. Happy New Year to you, brother. You take good care. See you in the
bye-bye, everybody.
See you on 2022. Cheers, man. Wonderful to see Brad in. Absolutely lovely. Always a pleasure. It is always a pleasure. We've run 4 minutes over, folks, and I didn't even play that AI video. Thank you all so much for watching tonight. Thank you all for being so very, very kind about my speech as well. I am a little bit over worried about it. Perhaps I should just chill out. Hey, wow, CJ. Hey, Mike, didn't realize you were streaming live. Happy New Year, brother. Hope Christmas was good for you. Man, your Christmas card made me cry. It was beautiful. Thank you so much, brother. I really appreciate that. You can't believe it actually made my wife cry as well. Thank you, bro. Really good to see you in. Just really a huge Happy New Year to everybody. I really hope you enjoy it. Don't forget, let me see if I can get this link again. For those of you that haven't, there is the link to the live channel. What I'm doing now is I'm putting all the videos that I do within the live show up on the CGS Live, and eventually when most of you can find the live channel, I will be doing the live shows over there, I think. But basically, when you're here and you're live, you're in it and you're in it to win it. But if you miss it, I'm sorry. I'm going to take these live streams down for the reasons that I set out earlier. Anyway, I really hope you all have a wonderful evening this evening. I hope that 2022 brings you everything you wish yourself. I really hope that everybody enjoys playing their guitars, playing music of any sort in 2022. And I wish you most of all the very best of health, everybody, because I know just how important that is. So until I see you again in 2022, you guys take good care.